We now turn to the Tokyo Olympics. With just a few days remaining until the famous torch is extinguished, the Tokyo Olympics is steadily edging towards its finale. For more on this, we have our Kim Do-yeon at the News Center. Do-yeon, athletes must be pushing to the finish line.
Mok-yeon, there are plenty of high-stake events to play out, but as you said, the Olympics is nearing its end. Team sports that generally stretch to the end of Olympics before the medals are handed out are now down to a surviving few, and that goes for Team Korea too. On Wednesday, Korean athletes emerged triumphant in some sports, but things haven't gone as hoped in others. Seong-woo has the latest on the ups and downs from the Japanese capital.
The South Korean women's volleyball team made it to the Final Four at the Tokyo Olympics. Led by superstar Kim Do-yeon, who scored 28 points, including a huge match point spike in the fifth set, Team Korea bested Turkey 3-2 to advance to the semis, for the first time since the 2012 London Games. A semi-final victory on Friday would mean at least a silver medal and Korea's first Olympic medal in the sport since 1976 in Montreal, where the country won bronze. Meanwhile, sport climber Seo Chae-hyun finished second overall in the women's combined preliminaries, advancing to the final to compete for a podium spot on Friday. Women's golf opened on Wednesday with 4 of Korea's very own competing. Reigning Olympic champion Park In-bi finished the first round at 2 under par to put her in 7th place, tied with Kim Se-young and several others. World number 2 ranked Ko Jin-young performed a little better for a 4th place tie at 3 under par. On top of the board at the end of the day was Sweden's Madeleine Sackstrom at 5 under par. Things didn't work out for Korea in baseball though. Korea lost to Japan 2-5 in a tense semifinals Wednesday evening, but it doesn't mean the end of South Korea's run. The defending champs have now dropped into the losers group and will play an alternate semifinal against the US for a chance to win the gold and defend their title. And despite a valiant effort, the men's table tennis team got swept by China's trio 3-0 in the semifinals and will be competing for a bronze medal on Friday. The women's handball team, meanwhile, suffered defeat at the hands of Sweden in the quarterfinals. A competitive second half was not enough to overcome the point deficit sustained in the first. Seong-woo, Arirang News.